All right, guys, today we are talking about sourcing. When is the best time to get out there and find those amazing deals?
And right now, the end of the year is an amazing time, and we're going to dive into why. And sorry that I'm losing my voice. So it's that time of year, I guess.
Wrapping up 2022, super excited for the deals that are going to be out there. So, if you haven't guessed by now, guess what, guys? This is the best time to be out there shopping for that inventory. Find that inventory to get your inventory list up, 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 up.
And why
Keep it
is
going
that?
up. At the end of the year, people are needing more money to pay for Christmas presents. Or just at the end of the year, people are willing to let stuff go a lot cheaper because they want money at the end of the year. One of those things that you can definitely find some amazing deals. And I'll give you an example. Just yesterday, my buddy picked up an oven that is I think it's a just over $10,000 oven, commercial oven. Picked it up for $500 yesterday. He had to drive 3 hours south of us to pick it up, 3 hours back. So we got 6 hours of time into it, but he has $500 into that oven. He is going to keep it for his restaurant. But if he was going to turn around and sell it, he'd have no problem probably getting between $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 for this oven. And he sent an offer. The gentleman was asking $1,000. He sent an offer for $500, not thinking that the guy would take him seriously.
Didn't you tell him to send the offer?
Yes, I told him to go $5,000 or $500. Sorry, he wanted 1,000. I told him to send $500 and see if the guy was serious about selling it. The guy wrote back super quick and said absolutely. So that's one of those things that he offered half of what the guy was asking, and the guy jumped on the deal. So it just goes to show you, and this is just one of the examples right now that happened yesterday. This happens all the time at the end of the year. You'll be able to send offers out to people and be able to get some really, really good inventory that you can actually get it listed on eBay, get it listed on Marketplace, whatever you're going to do. You can get that inventory list up and up and up so you can make some more money.
And that really lasts probably until the beginning of next year. So you probably have a good month. I mean, you can find stuff all year round. We do it all year round, but it's a really good time because of people needing extra money. So they're going to let stuff go for next to nothing. And then also in January, people are paying off credit cards and then need the money, or they're decluttering and just getting rid of stuff for next to nothing because they just want it gone. So you've got those scenarios. So it's really a good time to kind of be on the lookout for those items that you could resell. And I mean, if you've been around here for a little bit, you know that we do a little bit larger items, typically higher profit items. So they're not quite your typical items that you're finding in the thrift store. We're doing a lot on Marketplace and OfferUp. Those are kind of our favorite places to source items. Would you say that's your favorite?
Absolutely.
Auctions are fun too, but you don't really do those as much anymore.
Nope,
But
it's definitely Marketplace, OfferUp, and then some of our local contacts that actually send us stuff throughout the week that are trying to sell us stuff. So those are really our best places, our favorite places to get stuff for sure. But Melissa makes a great point. In the beginning of the year, people are going to be decluttering. That's one of the ways why you're going to get amazing deals. And people are going to have to pay off those credit cards from buying Christmas presents. They're going to want to sell stuff to do that. Be on the lookout for some amazing deals in January as well as the end of December.
And also you have return pallets too that are in January from Christmas. So you have a lot of that. And half the time returns are just somebody doesn't want it. It doesn't mean that it's not working. It's just that they didn't want it and they returned it. So we don't do a lot of those, but we buy from vendors at the flea market who do a lot of those. So we can kind of pick and choose, like if they get an item, it's a return. Like to them, they're just trying to move the stuff fast so they have more volume. And for us, we can be like, oh, that's worth something. Let's buy that.
Yeah.
So
such a great point. And that brings up another story of one of the items. How long ago was this? Like 5 years ago?
Like
3
years ago. It was like a $3,000 Christmas bonus on those items. It was those star shower lights. I think we talked about it on the podcast before, but those star shower lights that
the first year they came out.
The very first year they came out. And we really just started documenting so it must be like 2016, I think 2015, 2016. And one of your vendors got a pallet of them, right? And you bought, I think 10 of them at first, and he brought them home. We checked them because on returns, you don't know like if they work or not. So we checked them and we ended up we kept 2, I think, and sold the rest like that. Super quick. So it was like
on Marketplace. We sold them on Marketplace.
Well, and then we started listing them on eBay too because we still had enough time. Then it was Marketplace. It was like it was Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve, and we're just selling because you went back and bought 100 of them, right?
I bought 100 like twice.
Oh,
So we
so
bought the first pallet. After we bought the 10, I went back and I think I bought 25 or
did you
50.
message her? Like, you have her phone number, I think
Yeah, that
now.
was one of my
Yeah,
contacts. I went back and bought 25 or 50 more. We sold those within the next day or
it
two.
was crazy.
I called and bought one, and then I think we bought more than that. I think the last shipment that we bought was like 100 of them, and we sold them
And
out as a couple $1,000.
because they were sold out in the stores too, so that they were sold out everywhere. Everybody's going to like CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. You could not find them anywhere. So we just sold them for at price. So we sold them for what they were selling for in the stores, and we weren't like price gouging or anything, although people were going nuts over them. They were
Yeah.
like so hot that year. And yeah, so we had some, we sold them really quick and sold a couple on eBay at first when we could get them out right away, and shipped them like that same day as we could. But it was like at least a $3,000 Christmas bonus right at Christmas, which
Yep.
was really cool. So
be on the lookout for return pallets. That's what that was, is one of the vendors had a contact where she was buying stuff from the return, whatever it is, the return agencies or whoever gets a hold of those return. And that was what she was buying, is pallet full
you
of
remember
those
what
things.
we paid? Was it $10 when we bought the 10, and then was it less when you bought more?
Yeah, I think I got her down to $4 a box.
A box.
Yeah.
And we sold them for $30 to $40. So
a box.
About a light.
Yeah. So we were selling them like
yeah.
crazy. It was a lot of fun. We went through a lot of
We
stuff.
did have to check them on. That was some work. Like, it was not just passive, like sitting there and selling them, because you don't want to sell them to somebody and they don't work. So
Yeah.
we did check all of them and, plug them all in, check all the lights. Some of them were like, oh, this is only red, this one's only green, or this one has both. But I would probably say, how many out of 100, probably like 10 didn't work?
Probably
maybe
10%. Yeah, something like that.
it
But for
wasn't
the
a
most
huge
part,
number. Yeah.
no, for the most part, they all were. I mean, the majority of them worked. We definitely made money.
Yeah.
We did not lose money. We made pretty good money on the whole deal. And it was a blast. It was a cool time at the end of the year during Christmas time that we were able to find this amazing deal. So be on the lookout for stuff that is out of stock. You can't buy in stores. It's a hot item. Be on the lookout for those return pallets that you might be able to buy the whole pallet, or you might be able to find a vendor at a local flea market in your area, even on Marketplace. It'll sell you multiple. That's how we did it. We bundled a lot together and got a better deal on it. You might be able to find those at the end of the year. But definitely don't discount what people are getting rid of. Another thing to be looking for at the end of the year to grab for the beginning of next year is going to be exercise equipment.
Oh, yeah.
You can definitely sell it on Marketplace. You can sell it on eBay. You can sell it all over the place.
It's hot in the beginning of the year.
Beginning of the year, people do those New Year's resolutions. They're wanting to get back into shape. They're wanting to get their
health and fitness,
exactly back up. So you can find some great deals at the end of the year when people are looking for money. Turn around and sell them in January and make some good money on them. So be on the lookout for that stuff for sure.
We've
you
done
can
a
make some
lot of exercise equipment over the years.
Love exercise equipment. It's so much fun to do those.
And you've shipped them on pallets. We've sold some locally, but done a lot of shipping everywhere, anywhere from like those Bowflexes to, we've done a lot of treadmills. And one quick like key to that is it really needs to be a commercial brand. So if
they were for shipping.
Well, if you're gonna ship it, like if you're
locally,
locally, if you get it for like nothing and you can sell it for like $200 or $300, then that's great. But if you're gonna ship it, it really has to be a commercial brand, because it's got to, the money has to be there, the profit has to be there.
Has to make sense. Yeah,
it has to be worth at least $800,000, $2,000 to be worth it to ship. So and the commercial brands are like some of them, they last forever. So so just make sure that it's worth that to ship it. So.
And anything you can get on commercial brands, and you can get them for a song if you can get them really, really cheap. No matter what, if you don't know how to ship, you can list them locally and be able to still make some good money in the local market. If you do know how to ship, that's the time that you get them listed on eBay and you do shipping with them, and they will sell really, really good in the new year. People are making those resolutions that they're going to want to be able to exercise for sure.
Yeah. So we also wanted to come on here too. Like, we're kind of like not really recapping the year yet, because we'll do that in a few weeks. Once we're at the end of the year, we'll go through some of our sales, kind of recap the year. But we did want to come here and tell you that we are going to take a little bit of a break from the podcast for the next few weeks, because we're just going to kind of spend time with family, enjoy the holidays, obviously take care of ourselves, because any sickness and stuff. So, and yeah, just, it's been a busy year. And I think it's great when you can find those things, like, so say the Christmas lights, that was really awesome for us to make that extra $3,000, like right at Christmas. Like, that was amazing. But then you also have to know to like your health too, like when is it okay, it's Q4, I need to just keep working, or when do I need to take a step back and evaluate, like, okay, it's okay for me to take a break. Because for me personally, if I didn't have him, like, it would be really hard. Like, I'm very much an achiever. Like, we need to keep working all the time, go, go, go. And so it's hard for me to take a break. So he's more like, no, like, just take a break. It's okay. So
Yeah.
I think knowing that and knowing where you're at, if you want to keep looking for items, it's a great time to source, but know that it's also okay to, maybe take a little break from your business
Yep.
for a little while. So that's always okay.
Yep.
So
And although we won't be doing the podcast for a couple weeks, we're going to spend time. If you guys don't know, Christmas is my favorite time of the year. I love Christmas. I love everything about Christmas.
we play Christmas songs in June.
We do. And movies. We've started watching movies already, probably over a month ago, 2 months ago. Yeah, I love Christmas. So we're going to spend some time with family. That's what we're going to take some time doing. We still will be sourcing. We'll still be doing some stuff. If you want to see behind the scenes stuff, follow us on Instagram. I think that's probably the best place.
Yeah, we do some more stuff on Instagram, and we'll have to be redoing our floors in our office now because we had a nice little leak in our refrigerator that's actually on the back of this wall, and it leaked into our office. And now the other day there was water everywhere and the carpet was soaked, and we tried to put, what are those, air dryer, you had like three floor dryers in here. It didn't really work, so we're ripping everything up and redoing. But now it's for sound, and we got to figure out the sound because the carpet's in here.
Yep.
So do we do carpet, hardwood? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So that's another thing that we have to figure out over break. So,
but we did want to tell you guys, we will be taking a couple weeks off. Hope you have an amazing Christmas, a happy new year. Wish you guys the best. Wish your families the best. Really enjoy the season. That's what we'll be doing with our family. I want you guys to do that as well. And then January, we'll be kicking it again, get back to our normal schedule, where we'll be doing 3 podcasts a week. So we can get you guys the best information we possibly can, get some more interviews in, and get some more great tips for you guys in the new year, 2023. So excited about that.
Yeah. And so, yeah, definitely connect with us on Instagram. DM us. We love to hear your wins, what you're struggling with. Let us know and follow the adventure over there. But we will be back in not too long, because it won't be that long. And maybe we'll even have we have a yard sale coming up next week. So we decided to throw that into Christmas because, why not throw a yard sale into it?
Yeah.
Make it a little extra cash. I mean, why not? And we have a lot of stuff for the kids to clean out. They accumulate so much stuff in the year. And so, like, before Christmas, like, we need to have a yard sale, get rid of this stuff.
Best time to do it.
Make some extra cash. And they're like, well, do I get the money? I'm like, you get the money for your stuff. That's fine. Like, if you're going to sell it, you can get the money. So they'll make a little money and we'll make some money, and it'll be fun. So we'll definitely share with that on the other channels too.
And if you guys want some help sourcing throughout the next month, 2 months, when those deals are going to be out there, definitely check out sourcingmembership.com. We have a membership program that we actually help you find those items. Amazing deals on items. If you guys want to learn more about that,
sourcing, they're the higher profit items, so that we find in your area. We look in your area, throw you a couple of different leads that you can go get. Our goal is to get you at least $500 to $2,000 a month is our goal, but you can check it out. You could do it for a month, 2 months, or, and cancel it, or no, and you could try it out or not, but it's just something that we do like to offer when people are trying to get into those bigger items. So, and we have a lot of fun. And that was kind of our way too, since sourcing is your favorite thing to do. So you could still source, but not have to buy stuff, because we already have a lot of inventory that we need to get listed. So you could still get your inventory listed. So, so it's a lot of fun. So we hope you guys have an amazing Christmas break and are able to take a little time off too, and rest, relax, reflect on the year, and ready to hit 2023 hard. So we're excited about next year. Yeah.
That's it.
Final words for
That's it, guys. Like we said, have an amazing Christmas, a happy new year. Cannot wait to see you guys in the new year. And yeah, hopefully it's an amazing holiday season for you.
Thanks for spending your time with us. We always appreciate you very much. And we'll be back in January. And we would always appreciate anytime you leave us a rate and review, subscribe, rate and review. We totally appreciate that. We don't understand how much we appreciate you, so we can share our message with more people and hopefully help more people make some more money in their flipping business. So that's the ultimate goal.
That's it. You guys rock. We will see you soon. Talk to you later. See ya.